This news update is brought to you by This is the 6 p.m. Barbados Today update for Monday, July the 7th, 2014. A warm welcome to you. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. We begin with an appeal from the island's senior citizens on the Municipal Solid Waste Tax. The plea comes on the heels of calls from several sections of the society for government to axe the tax. President of the Barbados Association of Retired Persons, Edmund Bushell, says members are asking the Friendle-Stewart administration for a rebate on the controversial duty or an exemption from those who cannot afford it.
They find that the tax is onerous on them. Some of them have indicated that inability to be able to pay the tax at all. And some of them, they've all asked us our opinion as to what they should do. Well, the first thing we said to them is that the law is the law, you must obey the law. You should obey the law. Secondly, we suggested to them that if they are able to, they should pay the tax. And then using the same law to petition the minister to show if they had a case of hardship and ask from the minister that there should be some rebate or elimination of taxes to them based on an individual basis.
The hotel sector is also crying out for relief from the tax. President of the Barbados Hotel and Tourism Association, Sunil Chitrani, says the solid waste tax adds an additional $50,000 to their current tax bill. He is now seeking an audience with Finance Minister Chris Sinclair on the duty, which he says will affect how owners upgrade their properties.
Get an advice legally as well, and I want to respectfully ask the minister to have a meeting with the BHTA on this, and I'm going to put the case to him and ask him to look at this as quickly as possible, because we just simply cannot afford this. The industry, this is the industry that's supposed to be taking us out of the recession at this stage. This is the industry that brings in the foreign reserves, and to be taxing us at this stage, and this is the sector that will be affected the worst by this tax. So they'll be taxing us at this stage, at this level, just it doesn't help us. It doesn't help us to help the situation that we're in terms of the economy. In
other news now, the Muslim community is increasing its vigilance after 3 of its members were attacked in separate incidents last night. Secretary of the Barbados Muslim Association, Suleiman Bulbulia, tells Barbados Today, around 7 p.m., one man was dragged from a driveway of his home and beaten by 2 men who demanded money. 5 hours later, the imam of the mosque and his wife were attacked by 2 men who were armed with cutlasses. The victims in both incidents were treated at the QEH and released. Bulbulia says while they don't believe the community is under attack, is advising members to pay closer attention to their security.
We're obviously concerned about it. We don't think that it's some necessary targeted at our community, but obviously happening so close to each other, we were concerned. And obviously advising our community to make more effort at personal security and be on the lookout on the surroundings around them and so on.
In sports, Weymouth Wales are the champions of the Barbados Football Association's KFC Knockout Cup. Playing at the National Stadium last night, they defeated the Barbados Defence Forces Sports Program 1-0, compliments an own goal scored by defender Zico Phillips. Wales took home the first prize of $20,000, and the MVP title went to their goalkeeper Bentley Springer. Still in sport, Barbadian muscle man Lyndon Belgrave narrowly missed out on a top 10 finish in the IFBB Wings of Strength Chicago Pro competition. Belgrave, a former Mr. Barbados and Mr. Bridgetown, finished 11th in the 212 division. The event, which attracted 21 competitors, was won by American Charles Dixon.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
To news from the region now, CARICOM has chosen what it says are 3 strong and credible nominees for the post of Commonwealth Secretary General. The 15-member grouping last handpicked Sir Sridath Ramphal for the post back in 1975. Prime Minister Brendan Stewart says the selection from the region is a very important one, and as it will take another 40 years before CARICOM can do so again. The 3 nominees came from Trinidad and Tobago, Dominica and Antigua. India's Kamalesh Sharma is currently serving in the post as the 5th Commonwealth Secretary General. And finally, on the international scene, Pope Francis says Catholic bishops who fail to protect children will be held accountable. The Catholic leader issued the warning today as he apologized to 6 victims of church sexual abuse during a private mass where he also asked for forgiveness. But the victims' advocacy group, the Survivors Network of Those Accused by Priests, or SNAP, says the Pope's stance has failed to advance the cause of abused victims. They argue that no child is safer today because of this meeting. And on that note, we come to the end of our 6 p.m. update, but we will be back tomorrow at 7 in the morning. Until then, you can log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper or like us on Facebook to get more news and sport. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a great evening.
This news update is brought to you by